Good morning, gang. Happy Friday morning. So, all right, how much do you rely on, enjoy, count on, whatever you want to call it, uh, getting both sides of a story, or maybe the full story? Probably pretty much, because if you just listen to what the narrative was coming out of the mainstream media, we'd all think Joe Biden was a great president, okay, until the truth comes out, and then you go, oh my God, this guy's a complete moron. Not telling anybody anything they don't know. What gets even funnier is when the left starts eating themselves, okay? Now, a lot of you guys are familiar with the organization MRC, the Media Research Center, a notoriously left leaning organization. This is the one that a few weeks back was publishing all the pre-show banter that was going on Tucker Carlson's set before he'd go on show, and they were trying to spin it that he was some racist, Nazi, whatever the hell it was, misogynistic, sexist, all this. That group, okay? Well, when they come out and blow up something that the Biden administration is doing to the media to silence conservatives. I mean, silence me, a lot of other prepper channels, Fox News, Breitbart, Newsmax, OANN, yada, yada, yada. That gets noticed all of a sudden, and we start going back into a Soviet Union-esque Pravda type media situation, which is exactly what the Democrats want, okay? It turns out that the Biden administration is using what was a $40 million slush fund of the Department of Homeland Security. Gee, surprise, corruption in DHS, okay? That was marked for anti-terrorism purposes to target conservative organizations and conservative speakers, okay? Think, I don't know, Alex Jones, Tim Pool, Glenn Beck, pick one, okay? And you know damn well eventually this is going to trickle down to the little peons like me or Alaska Prepper or Angry Prepper or any of the other conservative leaning YouTube channels. Pick one, okay? It was called the Targeted Violence and Terrorism Protection Grant Program that was established by DHS in 2011, okay? It was originally intended to combat Al-Qaeda, to keep them from, remember all this, using YouTube or Twitter or Instagram or whatever to radicalize people in the cause of Al-Qaeda. Let's kind of put it that way, all right? Well, Biden decided to expand this, and he now includes in that definition conservatives, okay? Saying that and we've heard this, the biggest threat to America is, the Conservative Party, okay? But he is now officially called conservatives terrorists, going after Breitbart, Turning Point USA, the Heritage Foundation, saying that those organizations are trying to radicalize Americans to fight against the Joe Biden administration, to fight against the further mission that the United States has to go take forward, because we need to adopt the policies of Joe because they are the best thing for the country. And if anybody pushes back, you're a terrorist. This is what they're doing, okay? One of the DHS funded seminars, okay, compared Donald Trump to, remember, Pol Pot, genocidal Cambodian president, okay, suggested that Ron DeSantis wants to start the next Holocaust. I mean, this is what our government is saying about their opponents, all right? That one is a murderous dictator and the other one wants to basically kill off I don't know, whoever the hell they think, what is it? The NAACP came out and said Florida's not a good place for blacks. Disney's whining like crazy because the Florida people and DeSantis don't want your kids groomed under this transgender bullshit. Yeah. So, therefore, because of those things, DeSantis wants to start the Holocaust all over again, right? Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Tampa Bay, gas chambers coming to a town near you. Then you had a bunch of local seminars, okay, that were held. And one of the main speakers was Michael Lodenthal, who is a University of Cincinnati researcher, okay? He's a self-proclaimed member of Antifa who considers committing illegal acts in their fight to stamp out conservatism a good thing. As he quotes, he goes, "A lot of the things we do are illegal. A lot of it involves breaking the law, and that's okay." So let me see if I got this straight. According to the mouthpieces for the Biden administration, it is perfectly okay to break the law to push the radical left narrative to completely tip this country into a communist hellhole. But if you have somebody, I don't know, sit down in the speaker's chair and put his feet up on the desk, he gets 18 years in prison. Okay? Anybody that rebels in whatsoever way without breaking the law goes to prison. Does that sound like Stalin-esque Russia or Hitler-esque Germany? Either agree with me or die. This is literally where they want to go. All these liberals calling conservatives Nazis or fascists or whatever have never opened up a dictionary and looked at the definition of fascism. Because the anti-fascists, Antifa, what they propose, what they want, is a complete fascist society. Biden has managed somehow to figure out how to combine communism and fascism into one doctrine that is horrible for humanity. And now his idea is, all right, let's start using some of these Gestapo tactics to eliminate them. This doesn't end here. It's not just, okay, let's shut down the conservative media. All right, then it's going to be, let's shut down conservatives altogether. Oh, you said something against Herr Fuhrer? Okay. We're going to haul you off and throw you into a prison somewhere and you'll never be heard from again. This is the kind of crap that we are pushing against. There's going to be a day, guys, who knows when you're going to turn on your computer, you're going to turn on your TV, you're going to grab your phone, whatever it would be, and OANN or Newsmax, I can't really say Fox anymore because Fox is tipping so far left, it's unbelievable, all of a sudden disappears. We've seen, DirecTV, we're taking them off the air. We're taking Newsmax off the air. They're already trying, okay? And the truth will not get out. Both sides of the story will not get out. The only thing that you're going to be able to consume as a citizen is the propaganda, Joseph Goebbels type, that is put out by the administration. I mean, again, this comes down to, this is taxpayer money, your money, my money, funneled through a corrupt DHS program to fight Al-Qaeda that is now being used on the boots on the ground level to criminalize conservative, traditional American values thought process. This is where we're going. if that doesn't bother you, if that doesn't worry you, if that doesn't scare the piss out of you, if that doesn't make you want to stand up, pound the table, and go out and do something to change it, then you might as well just sign up for the concentration camp that's coming to a town near you. Pinball out.